This program is supported by viewers like you. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Steve Ricks. If you're watching my show, Travel with Steve Ricks, you're just in time to join me on my trip to Switzerland. There will be excitement, adventure, and cliches. So come along. This is your captain speaking. We will be landing in the capital, Bern, shortly. Here are some quick facts about Switzerland. The official name of this country is the Swiss Confederation. The currency is the franc, and $1 equals 1.15 francs. 1 franc equals about 87 cents. If you don't speak German, French, Italian, or Romansh, you pick up a good guide, because English is not an official language here. Good luck. Knowing German will really come in handy. Where is the toilet? Entschuldigen Sie bitte, wo ist die Toilette? Ah, geradeaus, links, nein, rechts. Danke, bitte. Okay, so they don't speak English here. Okay, I got that. But still, where is it? Parlez-vous français? Fast facts. Switzerland is located directly north of Italy, directly south of Germany, directly west of Austria, and directly east of France, as you can see on this map. Almost 2 New Jerseys would fit into Switzerland, which has an area of 41,277 square kilometers. The July 2010 estimate of the Swiss population is 7,623,438 people. Instead of states, Switzerland is divided up into 26 cantons. The government is like a federal republic, but is really a confederation. The current president of Switzerland is Doris Leuthard, and the vice president is Moritz Leuenberg. What you're hearing is the Swiss national anthem, the Swiss song by Albert Zweizig, who composed the music, and Leonard Weidmer, who wrote the lyrics. Because Switzerland has 4 official languages, there are 4 different versions of the lyrics. This is a well-known flag of Switzerland. It has a white cross on a red background. The flag is based on the flag of the Holy Roman Empire's imperial war flag. This flag could be given to the king by the Pope to show that they were on a campaign for Christianity. Another legend says that Charlemagne added the cross symbol to his flag for the same reason, and that when his sons divided up Europe, Charlemagne was impressed by the Swiss in 1230. He let them add the white cross to their red flag. Another story says that 2 popular saints, St. Mauritius and St. Ursus, both had the symbol of a red background with a silver cross. The cross could have come from the symbol of the mighty canton of Bern, the strongest military force in the country. Yet another legend says that a large squirrel foaming at the mouth forced back Charlemagne and the entire Roman Empire, and told them that a white cross would be quite aesthetically appealing. That may well be true if we are to believe the second grader I sat next to on the flight. You pick the version you believe. The symbol of Switzerland is the Swiss coat of arms, which looks just like the flag, just on a shield shape. You can find it on Swiss license plates and Swiss army knives. This is a symbol because when Switzerland was created in the 13th century and united the cantons, they needed a symbol of their new country, since each canton had their own coat of arms. The coat of arms of Switzerland has been around for a long time, but it was only made official on December 12th of 1889. Switzerland has many gorgeous lakes, such as Lake Geneva, Lake Zurich, and Lake Constance. The Rhine River, Pennine Alps, Bernese Alps, Glarus Alps, the Lepontine Alps, and the forests in the Swiss National Park are also some major landforms found here. I guess it comes as no surprise that Switzerland's national resources are hydropower, salt, and timber. With so many mountains, Switzerland is not flat. Since we're at the airport, let's talk about exports. Switzerland is a landlocked country, so it doesn't have access to bodies of water like oceans and seas. Some exports from Switzerland are medical scientific equipment, household goods, machinery, and jewelry like watches. Since so much of Switzerland is mountains, that's our first stop. I'm here on the Matterhorn, which is a famous landmark in Switzerland. Some other landmarks are Jet d'Eau and Bundeshaus. As we learned earlier, mountains are a big part of Switzerland's geography. In fact, the classic novel Heidi was set in Switzerland in, you guessed it, mountains. Some famous people that come from Switzerland include the author of Heidi, Johannes Spyri, Roger Federer, cyclist Fabian Cancellara, famous mathematicians Johann and Daniel Bernoulli, as well as the author Max Frisch. While we're in the mountains, let's talk about native plants and animals. Because there are a lot of mountains, there's a big elevation difference, which means a big variety of plants and animals. In southern Switzerland, There are Mediterranean plants like chestnut trees, scrub, and pines. In the Alps, mosses and lichen are found at the highest elevations. As the elevation increases, the size of trees decreases. There are many different kinds of alpine flowers found here as well. In northern Switzerland, deciduous trees like oak and beech and coniferous trees can be found. Deer and fox are also found in forests. Animals like beavers, wolves, and bears became extinct in Switzerland, but have been making a comeback. In the Alps, marmots and ibex are found. There are at least 200 types of birds in Switzerland. Some include blackbirds, swans, mallards, and seagulls. Now, let's go learn about the religion in Switzerland. Roman Catholicism is practiced by 41.8% of the Swiss population, making it one of the country's major religions. Protestants make up a good 35.3% of the population. The Muslim religion is practiced by 4.3% of the population, while the Orthodox religion makes up 1.8%. 11.1% of the population practices no religion, and these numbers are according to a 2000 census in the CIA World Fact Book. The original population of Switzerland was made up of Helvetians. In the 1st century BC, the Helvetians were conquered by the Romans. Then, in the 3rd and 6th century BC, Switzerland was invaded again, this time by Germanic warriors. The conquering didn't stop there. Muslims and Magyars came into the area in the 10th century BC. Switzerland was officially part of the Holy Roman Empire in the 11th century BC. Switzerland was a big part of the Reformation that created the Protestant religion. The Swiss Confederation unofficially began in 1291 when 3 cantons united against the Habsburg family, which was the German family of rulers. In 1798, Switzerland was officially created as the Helvetic Republic. Then, in 1815, the Swiss were given their independence by the Congress of Vienna. Bern was made the capital in 1848. Since World War I, Switzerland had been a neutral country. In 1960, Switzerland joined the European Free Trade Association, but not the European Union. Switzerland became a member of the United Nations in 2002. To learn more, let's head over to a school. School decisions are usually made by the different cantons. All children in Switzerland must go to elementary school. Kindergarten isn't mandatory, but some kids go not to learn information, but to get used to sitting still and listening to a teacher. Then comes elementary school, which usually lasts for a whopping 9 years. This is divided into 3 sections. One prepares for going to the gymnasium, one with regular classes, and then a division for children with trouble learning. Then, for secondary school, you can go to an apprenticeship or the gymnasium. Going to the university or technical college is also an option after completing secondary school. There are lots of holidays and celebrations in Switzerland. First, there's New Year's Tag, which is the Swiss equivalent of New Year's, celebrated on January 1st. Then comes Tag der Arbeit, which is the Swiss equivalent of Labor Day and is celebrated on May 1st. Sechste Leuten is celebrated on the 3rd Monday of April in Zurich. On this traditional celebration, people burn a snowman to symbolize getting rid of winter. On December 26th, the Swiss celebrate Stephanstag, which is the same as Stephen's Day. Stephen's Day honors the very first Christian to sacrifice himself, which took place after the crucifixion of Christ. Cultural foods from Switzerland are also very interesting. One of these foods is Wurst salad, which is a sausage salad. Some of the ingredients are sausage, radish, carrot, cheeses, potato, eggs, vinegar, and many spices. Another cultural food is a nut cake called Nusstorte. Nusstorte is made of sugar, walnuts, cream, egg, flour, salt, and margarine. Morgenbrot is another Swiss food and is basically sweet bread. This bread is made of honey, sugar, water, butter cookies, wheat, cocoa butter, cinnamon, ginger, bread spices, cloves, lemon, orange peel, baking soda, and last but not least, milk. Christmas favorite is a cinnamon cookie called Zimtsterne. Zimtsterne is made of egg, salt, sugar, cinnamon, lemon juice, and almonds. One last thing before we go. Switzerland has its own font called Helvetica that all the signs are written in. Well, we learned a lot. I can't wait to come to Switzerland again. I hope you join me next time on Travel with Steve Ricks. Pfingstdonnerstag. 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 Ja.